Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Dark Logos, aka Edward Shelton. Usually that's reverse around. But anyway, it's my birthday, and I was digging through when I was putting together the new CPU, which is like 98% done, and I keep finding more and more things that I'm missing, more from a software end, not from a hardware end. Because CPU is not like a IKEA bookshelf, you know what I mean? You can't have a whole lot of pieces left over without it, not working. So I was digging through some of my old stuff, and I found a gem, and I really do mean it. It's a CD, and it contained a episode of Starting Area. And if some people don't know what Starting Area it was my show that I did before I did Starting Over podcast. And so you can laugh, you can cringe, you can make fun of me, you can have the lulls and all that other good jazz. But I thought my gift to you on my birthday would be a long lost episode of a show that is technically no longer, but birthed this show. So, without further ado, check out classic Edward Shelton before he was famous, Starting Over podcast. Oh, sorry, not Starting Over podcast, Starting Area. Just Starting Area. Also, this is actual video. So, for those people that just normally put me on as a background, you can see my younger face just talking to you. So there you go. Let's roll the beautiful bean footage.
Welcome to Starting Area, where we are going to talk about the strategy, tactics, and mechanics behind the game of HeroClix. I'm your host, Edward Shelton, aka Dark Logos. Today, we're going to look at a really easy philosophy on team building. Second, we're going to have a spotlight on my good friend Elixir from Giant Size X-Men. And then finally, I'm going to issue a challenge to all you team builders out there. When we're building a team, one of the biggest things that we have to remember is we're trying to win. And so in doing so, we're going to have to knock a few heads around. And to do this, we're going to need a primary attacker, a secondary attacker, a third tier attacker, and then a support piece. When we're looking at our primary attacker, we're trying to get a figure that's under 150 points. Yes, I know Scroll Miss Marvel is over 150 points. And yes, she is able to do a lot of damage. But she also makes it so that your team is not really that flexible. So you would try to look for some figure under 150 points. Not only that, when we're looking at our secondary attacker, we're looking at a figure under 100 points. And this figure is able to either provide a follow-up ranged attack, a melee tie-up attack, or do something that's going to make the opposition put their attention not just on your primary attacker. Next, we have a third tier attacker. And third tier attacker has usually a form of support powers. Usually these are power action support powers, such as barrier or smoke cloud, or even mind control. With the figures like this, it allows your team to be able to be a little bit more flexible, but not only that, harass. And then finally, we're looking at a support figure. A support figure is going to spout one of the main support power mantras, which is stop.